hectic.
Hi, I'm Collen Mathabula. I'm from Zulisha and I'm one of the founders of the Zwell Kids Club, and this is our story. I grew up in White River. I used to live in a farm, and then I moved down to Fundinjobo in Zulisha.
Collen came into our lives when he was 7. He comes from a very vulnerable background.
Being able to understand how it feels like to be without a father or to be without someone who cares for you, it inspired me to help the kids. Zulisha is a quite a nice community. The kids mostly, I fell in love with the kids, and I could see that they needed someone to be there as their brother and friend and parent.
On a Wednesday they would go and look after our feeding scheme at the Zulisha Primary School. You could then see Cole's potential. You could see his absolute unconditional love for everybody around him.
I actually wanted to be a tour guide. I was doing tourism in school and I loved tourism. So when I completed here, I thought, well, going to university wasn't going to help because I didn't have much funds to go to university. So I gave myself to the Zwell Kids Club.
This little input that Cole's put in, the children that he takes care of, the 156 children that he takes care of, that would all be on the street now, all have their dignity and they all have a passion. They all know that whatever they wish to achieve, they will do. And because the other kids see how the Zwell kids behave, it's like a ripple effect. The pride that these kids say, I belong to the Zwell Kids Club. It's amazing. For one whole year, I used to go there voluntary in 2014, just to help the kids, play with the kids, just to be there for them. Even though I didn't have much to give, but the time and the love that I gave, it was enough for them.
If you look at our community around us, it is a rural community. So having such learners like Collen, showing much enthusiasm about their schoolwork, his passion to help. If you look at Collen, his background, coming from a vulnerable family, it's so difficult, to make it in school. However, he was so different. He was determined to make it in life, and he was so dedicated. That made him very special to us.
Let's go meet these awesome kids.
Hectic. Hectic.
Welcome back, guys. I'm Letungosi and this is our Zwell Kids Club. Let me show you around.
I think it's important to have something like a Zwell Kids Club around in communities like this, because in communities like this, we have a lot of kids that, not necessarily the kids, but also youth, a lot of youth that sometimes drop out of school because they don't have money or they don't have anyone to pay for their school fees and buy the books. So these clubs, they actually help those kids. They actually give them a chance to become something, because when we have clubs like this, then it's easy for them to go forward and ask for help if ever they need help. So this club, it helps out.
The Zwell Kids Club, it's so important to the community. Why? Because it's gathered the kids, the children. When they are coming from school, they just come here to the center, straight to the center. They are safe here. When they are with us, we play with them, we talk with them, we do different games with them. They eat here, then after that they go home. It's the safest place for them.
I love this Zwell Kids Club because we achieved many things and they love us. They teach us to respect others.
I love this Zwell Kids Club because they teach us lots of things, and they also teach us to respect our parents and help us when we do our homeworks.
The most important thing that I've learned is being honest and to help kids that need help around the community.
The most important thing that I learned is to look after myself and go to school to have education.
My dream for the youth of South Africa is that every child must stop doing bad things so we can change our country to be in a better place of tomorrow.
I love Collen and Miss Cameroon because they support us.
These kids that we are working with children that are orphan and vulnerable. And they are coming from different homes and they do have different backgrounds. So when I'm with them, I'm happy. They fill me with joy.
I wish the God bless them because they support us and give us the clothes. I think they are just great. And I wish that God may bless them.
There you have it, hectic 9-9ers. After this, we're going to have some fun.
9-9 hectic. 9-9 hectic.
Welcome to our favorite part at the club, and let's go and have fun.
The bikes started in 2014. It was just an additional to the club. We didn't have enough sports or toys to do for the boys, so we bought 14 bikes for the start.
I love riding the bike because I learn more styles with the bike and learn how to do things like the things that I don't know in my life.
One day with people from Church Unlimited who came down here, and one of them happens to run the Mopani pharmacy. He saw the kids, what they were actually capable of doing with bikes, and he saw the potential in them. He then invited us to come and take part to the Mopani MTB series. So we went there for the first one, and he was very impressed of what he saw from the kids.
I went to the Mopani challenge last year, and it was very nice because we are racing with other people there which I don't know, and our team at the Zweli Kids Club, and I came there for the fourth one, and that was amazing because I did not know which number we're going to get.
For some of these kids, they've never ridden bicycles for sports before, and to achieve those positions, I would say we're doing very, very well. I started the soccer club because from outside the Zweli Kids Club, the youth outside, these gangs, they started a gang and they would fight with each other. So I saw that it was not good for our communities, for our boys not to get along. So I thought, let me just start a soccer club and see if we can not get them together. And we started the soccer club. So the boys, they saw that actually there are people outside who care about us, and then they're now playing soccer together. I have them in one team, both of the gangs, and there's no fighting anymore. It's only love that we spread around.
I love being outside playing soccer because I get to interact with people, and sometimes when I'm stressed, I sort of get off the stress off my head. I cool off, and playing soccer every day is just something that I do almost every week because I attend soccer practice 3 times a week. Then there are games at the weekend. So that's what I love about being outside playing soccer.
I love playing soccer because it keeps me busy and I avoid doing bad things in the community, and it keeps me healthy, and I enjoy being around with friends and associate with them, play with them.
A healthy mind lives in a healthy body. So if the body is healthy, it means you're good.
Well, my advice for the young kids that I have out there is that they must just be themselves and follow what their heart wants. Just to be calm and humble, and respect will get you far. The more you respect, the more people see that this person we can help, this kid we can do this for him or her. So let's just say respect and being humble, and never follow bad influence. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing in our journey. Please remember, our doors are always open for whoever who wants to help or come and spend their time with the Zweli Kids Club kids, and also the soccer team, the basketball team, and the cycling team.
Hectic.